friends, and welcome to TurtleQueenGaming. I have moved. Brand new room, brand new apartment, fancy stuff. And check out my hat. I had my friend make this hat based off of that fan art that was drawn of me, my little crown. She's awesome. She's the same person who made little Prince Tuttle over here on my shoulder. Isn't he adorable? She runs a shop on Etsy called Tiny Wampati. Check her out. She makes all sorts of awesome crochet things, and she's also doing dice boxes with, like the wooden dice boxes with burn etching on it, so you can get whatever symbol you want on top of it. She's amazingly talented. Just go check her out. I'll put a link in the description. So, new apartment, new hat, baby turtle. I have, also my glasses. I almost forgot about them. I was able to angle the camera to where you don't completely block out all of my eyes when the screen comes up on me. So, if you all remember, last time I talked about our new upload schedule. I'm going to do an Otome dating sim game 4 days a week. Something special on Tuesday, which you'll find out tomorrow after this one uploads. What that is, I'll explain more on Tuesday. And then a longer-winded game or a overview of a nice game or whatever, just to get people interested on Saturdays. So, for our next Otome game, I picked Nicole. I don't know what it was before, because it's Nicole Otome version. So I don't know what it was. I'm guessing it was like a murder mystery kind of thing from the description before it became a dating sim. But I didn't find the original version, just the Otome version, which is fine by me. I actually prefer them that way. So, let's get into it. There are already tons of people on campus when I arrive. What a cool place! It's busy and loud, but I find that it just makes the atmosphere more exciting in a way. I'm pretty. It's nice to know that nothing's different just because I picked a private university to attend. Thanks to some help from school, I already have most of my stuff up in my room. The only thing left is a single box, and it's already being hefted awkwardly around in my arms. I really want to look around, but that can wait till later when I have more time. I pick up my stride as I approach my dormitory, weaving past other students as I go. I nearly crash into people more often than I'd like, but I make sure to hastily mumble an apology to each student who has the misfortune of getting in my way. So, I know I should slow down, but I can't help it. I've been waiting for this for so long. Must be your first year at college, or university, whatever. I worked really hard to get into this university, and now that I'm here, I can hardly believe it. It's not like I already can't speak. I'm not the only one like this. All around me, I can hear people chattering. My ears prick up at the mention of local restaurants, teachers to avoid, teachers to take, popular media, and the medley of other topics. It's your typical school talk, and as badly as I want to just join in with someone and make some new friends, I have stuff I've got to take care of. Man, already with the responsibilities. Soon I'm in one of the halls of the dorm, glancing at each door number I pass to try to find mine. I'm rooming with someone for the year. Chandra Dawn, I think her name was. I don't know all that much about her, but I'm hoping she'll be cool. Or at least tolerable. I almost couldn't say tolerable. In the worst case scenario, I'm going to have to switch rooms, but best to keep it optimistic. I haven't even met her. I gasp as I hit something, or really someone, in the hall. We collide so hard that I nearly drop my box, but the unfortunate soul is knocked down to the ground with a pained breath. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I clumsily place the box down and offer a handout. The girl I knocked down rises to her knees and gently massaging her head. Oh, she's pretty, and so tan. I'm jealous. I always burn when I try to do that. Immediate thoughts. I'm fine, thanks. I mustn't have been paying attention. She looks up at me and smiles as she takes my hand and pulls herself up. I don't have a big box blocking my view as an excuse. I still should have tried to watch where I was going. I offer a hand out. I'm Nicole, by the way. My name is Chandra. It's nice to meet you. Wait, did she just say Chandra Dawn? I start to grin as Chandra and I realize at the same time. She points eagerly at me. Nicole? Is your last name Grave? Yes, so that makes us roommates. I squeal excitedly while Chandra gives me a much more contained, sheepish smile. Wow, Nicole, it's nice to meet you. Same! Except the whole knocking you down thing. Oh, that was an accident. Don't worry, I'm not mad. As if to change the subject, Chandra gestures to the side of the hall. I can show you over to our room. I actually have to go and pick up more stuff, but feel free to place your things wherever. Cool, thanks, Chandra. I pick up my box and follow Chandra as she leads me down the hall to the left. The second door from the end, which turns out to be our room, and I bid her off with a tilt of my head before I head in. Our room's pretty empty. Wow, those blankets are yellow and pink. I'm going to assume the school's colors are yellow, pink, and blue? Sure, and orange. Yeah, makes total sense. There's just a lot of yellow. And our room's pretty empty, but that's to be expected. I give an awkward attempt as a shrug as I hold the box in my arms. I guess I'll have the room all to myself for now. I bump the door closed with my butt and then set the box near where I can see my other stuff. It's where I can read. I see unfamiliar furnishings at the other side of the room, and I assume those are Chandra's belongings. It's great that she got here around the same time. I like my space and all, but I'm sure it can get lonely with no one around. I have to admit that the room's pretty nice. It's kind of too simple for my tastes, but there's a ton of space for me to put stuff. What is simple to you? Yeah, I think I can get used to this room. It's only for a few years anyway. I give a triumphant smirk as I think of all the people who didn't take me seriously back in high school. A girl like me at a university like this? Everyone thought I was joking when I told them my first choice school. Some jerks even laughed at the idea. Rude. Okay, I mean, I guess I don't seem like the type of girl to be a complete brainiac. But hey, just because I'm smart doesn't mean I can't try to keep up with other things besides my studies. Like clothes! Actually, I wonder where my sweet boutiques are, if there are any sweet boutiques around here. It doesn't take long to log into my school's connection. Despite all the horror stories I've heard about college internet, it's decent. And I start lining up tabs of my favorite websites at the top of my browser. Along with that is a tab of my favorite vlogging site of all time. The only, Roller? I have my music player going too, and I hum along to the beat of one of my favorite bands as I scroll through the seasonal cardigans. I don't even know what a cardigan is. It's terrible. I think I have an idea of what it is. I don't know. No, I'm lying. I have no idea what a cardigan is. While I'm at it, I might as well be productive. I quickly make a new tab and type my university's name in the search bar. Of course, the first hit would be my school's website. Gross. I really don't want to think about classes just yet. I scroll past it and look at the other choices. Boring. Oh hey, a school newspaper? That sounds cool, and I figure maybe it has some info on any events happening at the start of the school year. That would make sense. Unfortunately, besides a recap on orientation, which I really do not want to remember ever, there isn't much to read. Oh, hold the phone. Literally, hold the phone. There's a phone there, alright. Whoa, what's this? Multiple disappearance mystery continues. There have been 3 victims so far, the police says. Even I shall read the title of the article out loud. I can't believe this. It sounds like some silly rumor the upperclassmen made up to scare us freshmen. Strangely enough, it seems credible, and the author even has sources to official statements from the police and everything. How weird. 3 victims so far. Each girl went missing for around a few days before being found unconscious somewhere in town. Unable to remember a thing? That's even worse! I thought they'd turn up dead! And it looks like each victim transferred out afterward. Well, you know, being kidnapped and memory loss tends to ruin the whole experience. I stop scrolling for a moment as I feel a chill run up my spine. That's so spooky. I don't get it. Can something like that really be happening? Am I missing something? I absentmindedly twirl a strand of hair around my finger as I continue. This is actually kind of weird. Ooh, the police think this is all the work of some mysterious abductor. No! Can't be an abductor! Girls are just randomly going missing? Please. I finished the article soon after, but the details I read continue to stay in my mind. People are going missing isn't just something you can ignore. Why isn't the school doing more? Why does no one seem to care that much? Well, no leads, no suspects, the girls have absolutely nothing to offer to help whatsoever. Yeah, I could see how that happened. Well, that's an easy answer. This is all scary as heck, plus it's way easier to leave things to the police. Yeah, I just gotta leave it to the police. Be a little careful, watch myself at night, and most importantly, study, study, study. I keep my face straight for a mere second before bursting out into laughter. Or maybe I could buy this striped cardigan as my own start of the new semester present. Sure, waste your money. You won't need that for food later on. Food? Why would I need food? I click out of the news tabs and get started on my favorite hobby, online shopping. This isn't the time to get gloomy. I have a whole year ahead of me, and maybe things aren't going to be as picture-perfect as the college brochures want me to believe, but I figure nothing is ever as it really seems at first glance. Hey, if anyone knows that, it's me. Oh good, the tutorial! In the next screen, you'll see several places you can visit. In each place, depending on the time of day and the day of the week, you'll be able to do different activities. Oh, that's gonna be so much to remember. Each activity can raise one of the stats on the left. Moral, energy, clues, zeal, diligence, amity? Amity. What is amity? And wit. You might let you find more clues about the mystery, or simply refill your energy or morale. When the morale or energy is low, you'll perform worse at each activity. In that case, go back to your dorm and rest. Right now you can't do any job, but later in the game you'll be able to work part-time to greatly increase the stats and earn money to spend, and greatly reduce your energy. I don't think it'd reduce your morale, but definitely your energy. There are different endings depending on who you romance, and if you solve the mystery or not. Try to see them all. Good luck! Choose where to go. Please click on the image below to view more information on the specific location. Cafeteria. Biggest cafeteria on campus, where everyone goes to eat, drink, or spend some time with friends. Drink something or socialize with people. College campus is always full of activity, especially early in the day. Socialize with people, ask about the disappearances. Huh. Well, we could just get right on that mystery. If the morning classes aren't enough, you can take some extra classes in the afternoon. Ew, extra classes? Why would I go? On first day of school, I ain't going to no classes. To hell with that. Public library, a good place to do some research, but don't make too much noise. Search through old newspapers. Football field. Be a cheerleader. No. Football team plays its matches here during the weekends. The cheerleaders also go practicing here. The public garden is the perfect place to relax yourself, do some physical exercise, and observe people in search of clues. Do some jogging, relax in nature, observe people. The campus's biggest convenience store, you can find pretty much anything in it. Buy snacks, check the customers. Just people watch? Do homework, tidy up room, take a nap. So I'm guessing tidy up room raises your morale. That makes sense. I think I am going to go ahead and ask about the disappearances. Wait, how do I go places? Oh, you just double click. Hi! A few more information on that specific activity. Available on forever. Alright. Duration 1 game turn. Boosts morale, lowers energy. Why is it 5 or 10 and 4 and 8? It also raises my is that like social? Or how people know me? I have no idea. Amity. I'm sure it's important. We're gonna go ahead and just ask about the disappearances and get it over with. Oh man, good stuff. I think I may have overheard something useful. Choose where to go. It's nighttime. Oh, it's sunset. Okay. Is this the super end of the day? Okay. Oh, my eyeball. Oh. Bubble bath. Cool. Movie theater. Examine night activities, extra classes, library. Well, I'm not hungry, so I guess I can socialize. Meet some people. My friends are the best. How do you already have friends? It's the first day of school. They always know how to make me laugh. Well, my morale is up. It's dusk. Drink something raises morale and energy. Morale and energy seems to do... Eat something seems to be higher, but it also costs $20. Where's my money? I have $50. Good to know. Can I go back? Okay, cool. Disco pub? Pharmacy? Buy relaxing infusion. I hope that's tea. Restaurant, have a great dinner. Bubble bath. Cafeteria, movie theater. What do extra classes do? Ah, it raises my wit. 1 to 5. Is it 1 or 5 or 1 to 5? I really like the background noise they put in here. It's actually really cool. Look for suspicious behavior. Why? Sure, why not? If it's there, why not do it? I can get clues. It's available in the afternoon to dusk on Monday through Wednesday. I'm never gonna remember this. Oh, talking to these girls gave me a good feel of the atmosphere. At least I think that's what we were talking about. It was a little too busy to make sure. I found 5 clues. And it doesn't look like anything went up at all. Aha. Another day is ended. Please review the progress summary and click to advance the next day. I don't know any of these people yet. Mystery progress. A little tiny bit, that's good. I wonder how many days this is. Besides the difficulty level, morale and energy influences the other stats increase. Zeal, diligence, amity, and wit. You get doing the various activities. Okay, so the more energy and morale you have, the higher your chance of getting better things. Nothing is better than a good night's sleep. This isn't going as well as I thought it would. You having a bad day already? It's only the 2nd of September. I take another look at the campus map I have pulled up on my phone, double checking to make sure I'm in the right area. Yeah, I totally am. I mean, I think I am. I have no clue. Getting to places is hard. I'm trying to find the building where my bio class is going to be held. I found my other 3 classes no problem, so I have no idea why I've suddenly lost all sense of direction. I think I've been wandering around for like 20 minutes. It feels like it's been a lot longer than that, to be honest. Whatever, I give up. I'm just going to head back to the dorm and ask Chandra if she knows. Wait, which way is the dorm again? This is so bad. Why does the biology department have to be such a confusing building layout? I'm going to be stuck here five ever. I'm going to be stuck here 5 ever. That's 1 more than 4 ever. I hope they did that on purpose, because that's awesome. And I'll never find my biology class, and I'm going to flunk out of school and become that old lady who lives with 1,000,000 cats in the rest of my life. Everything. Can't find your biology class? Life. Over. Done. Nothing left. I don't even like cats that much. I'm right in the middle of my mental breakdown when I hear someone call out to me. Hey, you there. Howdy, stranger. Sup? I see a guy approaching. He looks older than I am, with chestnut brown hair combed neatly into place. His dark brown eyes meet mine warmly, and he gives me a friendly smile before he begins talking. I'm not trying to be rude, but this has to be the 3rd time I've seen you walk by. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Huh? What? I hold a hand to my face, embarrassed. Oh, what? You mean people have seen me wandering around like an idiot? The guy chuckles and holds his hand out to try to console me. Please, relax. I'm sure it was only me. Classes haven't started just yet, so there aren't many people around. I'm Jeff. I'm a 2nd year here. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that you're a 1st year. My shoulders sag. I bet it was pretty obvious. Yeah, you're right. I'm Nicole. I hold out my phone so Jeff can take a look at the school map. I'm trying to get to this building here, see? It's where my bio class is going to be, and I want to make sure I don't waste any time to find it on the first day. Can you imagine if I hadn't done this first? I probably wouldn't have even made it to class in time. Jeff tucks the side of his finger between his lips as he hums in thought. Ah, you're looking for the science lecture hall. That's a staple of life science majors. Everyone takes a class there at least once. I'm surprised you didn't know about it. They didn't show you the building when you toured the school for orientation? That's a big deal in this department. Really? Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm not a life science major. I'm pre-law, actually. They only gave us a tour of the law school. Jeff lets out a low whistle. So you're the exact opposite of life science. Taking a class for the GE? I wanted to make sure I cover all my bases. I wouldn't want to accidentally miss a requirement. Ouch, that wouldn't be good. That's rather prepared of you, Nicole. I'm jealous. I wish I was like you last year. Well, you know, I'm just trying to start the game off right. I'm getting a good feeling about this Jeff guy. He's nice, polite, and without him I'd probably still be lost with no idea where to go. He's a good guy. Technically, I still am right now, but surely he knows how to... He'll help me. Hey, Jeff, could you do me a huge favor? I place my hands together pleadingly, but Jeff waves away my gesture. You don't have to say it. You need someone to show you to the lecture hall, right? Well, you've come to the right place, and if there's anything I can do, it's lead the way. I know how hard the first year can be. Getting used to a new place can be quite the challenge. He starts to walk and gestures for me to follow after him. I skip to his side, listening to Jeff as he goes on. You should be fine, though. If you remember where the landmarks are, like the library or the cafeteria, you'll make your way around campus easy enough. Jeff speaks so assuredly that I start to find confidence in his words. I'm really lucky to have bumped into him. Maybe he can show me the ropes to this place. For now, he just shows me the route to the lecture hall, making small talk along the way. It's pleasant, nothing too gripping. He just asks questions about where I'm staying, what other classes I'm taking, the basics. You know, finding out your schedule, where you sleep. Not suspicious. When we eventually reach the lecture hall, I can barely believe it. I know I passed by this area at least once. Man, I was so close, and I didn't even realize. Something tells me this area isn't as new as you thought it'd be. Oh, I almost forgot. One of the guys that you can date is actually the abductor. He's the bad guy. I don't know if he's like a bad guy, but they're one of the guys that you can romance options is actually the abductor. So, suspicious of everyone. Something tells me that this area isn't as new as you thought it'd be. Jeff covers his mouth politely as he chuckles at my expense. I don't really mind. I would do the same thing to anyone else. I totally walk past this place. Ugh, at least I know where it is now. Thanks, Jeff. I totally owe you one. It wasn't any trouble. I couldn't leave you wandering alone like that. Jeff leans forward excitedly and gestures over to the doors. Want to head in and check it out? It's nothing revolutionary, but I personally think the inside is very snazzy. Okay, why not, Jeff? Let's go. He seems so excited by the idea that I'm drawn in as well, and I agree to taking a look inside wouldn't hurt. Jeff's right when he says the inside isn't anything special, but I have to admit that it's a nicely made building. I think it's because it's so modern. The seats don't look creaky, the floors look presentable. What do you think? It's a great place to learn, right? You're a goober. I guess. It's not like I'm going to pay attention to whether the walls match the carpet during class. Very true. At least I hope you don't. Not if it's going to distract you from the teacher. Jeff thoughtfully rubs his chin. Say, what class are you taking? And with whom? Oh, I tell him the name of my class and the person teaching it. It's lucky I was able to remember that from the top of my head. And yet the writer didn't want to make up a name. Ah, so the bio class is for non-bio majors. I should have known. I actually work in your professor's lab. That's convenient. Oh, like an internship? It's common to do after your first year. Your professor is a nice fellow, not too difficult as long as you do the work and do your best to understand. Then again, what professor isn't like that? Jeff laughs at his own joke. He sure sounds like he's had a lot of experience around here. It makes me feel like such a noob. Do you mind if I ask what your major is, Jeff? I don't think you ever told me. Me? I don't mind at all. I'm a pharmacology major here. That's like medicine and all that jazz, right? A beat passes. I look at Jeff to see if anything's the matter, and I see him smiling at me, but the corner of his mouth is twitching ever so slightly. Is he not? I mean, pharmacology is medicine and all that jazz. Did I offend you? Around those lines, yes. Though it's more about biology and how drugs affect this biology than medicine and all that jazz. You know, she's not a pharmacology major, so maybe it shouldn't offend you that she doesn't understand what pharmacology is. You need to calm the fuck down, Jeff. Another bout of forced laughter follows after that. Did I touch a nerve? Nah, I must be imagining it. But pharmacology seems like the type of study that's super complicated. It sounds hard. It sounds interesting. I don't see why I can't try to build relationships with all four guys. It seems silly that one would affect the other. I totally can flirt with all of them. Why not? Like, you're just like, hey, I'm totally interested in everything you have to say. Pharmacology must be interesting. I don't know much about it, but I can tell there's a lot to it. Hooray! I win. What the hateful? There's certainly a lot to it. Drugs get a bad rap, but they have an unlimited potential. You wouldn't believe the effects they can have on the human body. You'd be amazed. Yeah, Jeff. You experiment with how drugs affect people's bodies? Suspicious. Jeff animatedly gestures as he goes, and I can tell this is something he's super passionate about. It's nice to see that in someone. So when you're done with school, do you want to be a pharmacist? Jeff pauses. Something like that. I'm still trying to figure it out. You know how it is. Yeah, I hear you. I know I want to go into law, but there's so much I can do with it. I figure something will come up during my 4 years here. You could always switch your major to pharmacology, like mine. I quirk an eyebrow and give Jeff the side-eye. Science isn't really my thing. I mean, it's cool, like I said, but I don't know if I want to make a career out of it. But you said you thought it seemed interesting. You're contradicting yourself. I could be interested in crap, and it not be something that I am uber passionate about. I'm interested in, like, autopsies, but that doesn't mean I want to cut up dead bodies for a living. I just think that it's really interesting how people can diagnose shit after people are dead. How's that? Yeah? Silly girl. Jeff furrows his eyebrows and glowers at me. Is he pissed at me? I know he's telling the truth, but it's not like I made fun of or made some lifetime commitment. Only kidding, of course. I don't think you are. Jeff's face relaxes back into a congenial smile. I blink a few times, thoroughly phased. Kidding? Oh, you mean all that stuff about me switching my major? Yes, that's it. Why would I force you to do something you don't want to? That wouldn't be very nice of me. You're right. You really had me going. Freaking me out, Jeff. Man, I thought he was way serious the entire time. Anyway, I think we've stayed here long enough, don't you think? Let me lead you back to your dorm. You don't have to do all that for my sake. I can manage. Are you sure? No, not really. Jeff laughs in face of how blunt I am. I grin sheepishly in response. Seriously, if it's going to be out of your way, I'll be fine. I don't want to bother you. Nicole, trust me, it's not a bother. Jeff winks as he holds the door open for me. Aw, it could be sweet. Or not. Or sweet and creepy. Yeah, let's go with both. Let's go, I'll show you a shortcut. Reluctantly, I smile and head out the open door. I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but I feel bad for dragging Jeff into helping me like this. I'm sure he has better stuff to do than lead some girl around. Shh. Don't be silly, girl. However, truth is where Jeff shows me how to get from the lecture hall all the way back to the dorm, and it's shorter than I thought. Man, I must have wasted so much time. And voila! Here we are. Jeff sweeps an arm behind him and gestures at my dorm building, like it's an amusement park attraction. Thanks so much, Jeff. That was some shortcut. When it comes to the life sciences department, I know all there is. I'm usually around those parts, so if you ever see me, don't be afraid to say hi. There's something I need to take care of, so I'm off for now. It was certainly a pleasure meeting you, Nicole. Same to you, Jeff. Thanks again. See you. I wave goodbye at Jeff until he's long gone and then turn on my heel and head back towards the dorm. Man, meeting him was such a lucky break. I can already tell he's an awesome guy, and who knows, maybe I'll run into him again sometime soon. Cool. That was interesting. I think I'm actually going to stop it there. But, so, that's Nicole. The Otome version. It's going to be cute. Obviously, since I know that one of them's a bad guy, I have to be suspicious of everything they say or do. And who knows if they actually went all that in depth with, like, the sub stuff that they planted into the dialogue, but you never know, they could. It seems like a really well-made game. It's on Steam if you guys want to check it out. And, excuse me. Until next time, peace out, y'all.